everybody back to Hillmar, California. I am your head commentator, Jimmy Wienholtz, for tonight's event, Brawl at the Hall 2018, with a special note. Happy Halloween tonight. Kings will be crowned. Champions will be tested. Debuts will be made, and memories will last forever. As tonight, due to the events that have transpired over the last 6 months with our involvement with CWA, tonight we finally produce our first match, the Horrific Network's King of Halloween match. You can hear the sound tests going on right now as the crew gets ready. The doors just open, crowd starting to come in here in Hillmar, and I can tell you it's going to be a packed house for multiple reasons, but over 6 months ago, this ongoing feud between the Horrific Network and the Best Looking Everythings, Hastings have taken shots at us. We've taken some shots back, but the feud that even runs deeper, and ours doesn't even run that deep, but the one that runs very deep, the Ring Crue and the Best Looking Everythings. Think back, 6 months ago, the Best Looking Everythings, with the help of Steven Landis, cheated their way to the tag team titles. That night ended with an altercation between the Ring Crue and Best Looking Everythings. Fast forward 3 months, the Ring Crue our involvement directly resulting in the loss to the Game Changers by the Best Looking Everythings. They lose the tag team titles, and at an altercation that took place in the Central Valley title match between Toxic Trent and Matthias, we now have a King of Halloween Brawl match. That part of all of that chaos that has happened between the Ring Crew and the Horrific Network and the Best Looking Everythings results into tonight King of Halloween match, co-main event of the evening. Right now, Ring Crew.
What's up, brother?
Davey, Salazar Bros, Ring Crew.
How you doing?
How's it going? How's it going?
Doing all right.
Tonight is the night.
Tonight is the night.
Tonight, I mean, I was just saying as we came in 6 months ago, we meet all of you guys, we get a taste of the seeds of this thing.
Yep.
And I mean, the Best Looking Everythings are so, for lack of a better term, toxic.
Right.
They immediately
Poisonous.
Yeah, they immediately start taking shots at us. We see the events that unfold with you 6 months ago when they leave tag team champions. 3 months ago, some may say a chaotic end to their title reign took place.
Correct.
Some may say Trip Rogers had to have severe dental treatment after you gave him a little bit of a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah. The thing is, we've always been on the outside, and they wanted to bring us inside. So they've been calling us bullies, they've been calling us trash talkers, but all we're doing is reacting. That's all we've done. And if you remember, before I kicked Trip Rogers' teeth down his throat, his tag team partner called us to the ring. So I just did what he did to me. I gave him a little receipt, as they say. He kicked me in the face, so I just returned the favor.
So tonight, fast forward even more, Hamilton not at his full capacity tonight.
He never is.
That allows me to make a couple phone calls. Halloween's in a few days.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put on a match. King of Halloween match. The stars align, and now what could very much go down as the most violent match in CWA history, produced by the Horrific Network, and the winner, wink wink, hopefully it's you guys.
Oh, it will be.
Cast members in our next feature film next year.
Cool.
So,
it's gotta be us. We got the Faces 4 movies. It's gotta be us.
you know, I mean, Hastings has said that, he comes from Disneyland or wherever he was immediately after. He had a Scrooge McDuck shirt on. I mean, I like the Ducks, but the whole video is just him complaining about being involved in this. But yeah, man, I mean, tonight, though, it has to feel almost like a tremendous weight is about to come off your shoulders. You have Trent and Matthias on your side.
Right.
You guys are, you're looking good. The one thing I will say, though, you two have to be handcuffed
Yes. Yeah,
ringside.
we're
How
gonna
you feeling about that situation?
You know, it's not the best situation, you know, but they think they want to keep us away from the ring, supposedly, so that's their way of doing it. But we're not worried about it because we know Davey Dangerously is going to handle it in the ring. We know Toxic Trent and Matthias are going to have his back. So, hey, we get a front row seat.
And,
You know?
and growing up in the mean streets of Biola, handcuffs ain't nothing to us. I mean, we're familiar with those.
Well, tonight we look forward to it. Co-main event of the evening. You know, the top billing of the posters that you guys took the time to sign for everybody. It is a big deal. Check out the Ring Crue's channel. They're very much just like our own. So hopefully we can get that produced by the Horrific Network in association with the Ring Crew title on that film.
We love that.
So good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
We will
We
see
appreciate
you
it. Thank you, sir.
out there.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Love that blazer.
Thank you. So there you have it, man. King of Halloween match, co-main event. The whole story culminates tonight. Who will take the crown to Jack-O-Lantern? Who will take the movie contract? We will find out later tonight. Coming up next, we will have Central Valley champion Toxic Trent on the pregame show. So, as part of the Ring Crew team, now let's bring in Central Valley champion Toxic Trent. How you doing, man?
Doing good. How are you doing?
We were just talking to Davey and the Salazars about tonight, how it being this culmination for them and the best looking everything's. You're now the first CWA superstar sponsored by the Ring Crew.
Yep.
Central Valley champion. Everything seems like it's aligning itself really well for you right now, man.
It all comes down to this. I am super excited for tonight. I have a bunch of surprises ready for tonight, so don't miss it.
Tonight is that culmination. I mean, there is the movie roles from us on the line, being the first ever CWA King of Halloween on the line. But more important than all that is to put the best looking everything's down once and for all. I know that is something that after last month in the middle of your title defense, you may not have, you were sponsored by Ring Crew at that point, but one could make the argument, not a huge stake in the game at that point.
I wasn't a part of the beef.
Right.
I wasn't a part of it yet. But they interfered, and now I'm a part of it.
And so now here we go. Now, Steven Landis, DOA, no more. I mean, so that puts
That was his fault.
puts a kink in the plans of the best looking everything's. Though, there had to have been something shady up their sleeve with Landis. There always is.
There's something.
But now that's not a factor. So now it almost seems it's going to be a brawl, but it looks like at least it's going to be a straight up brawl between the six of you guys.
It's a brawl in the hall.
That is it, man. After tonight, the rumor is that you and Matthias, you kind of do that match. Once this is all said and done, you're looking forward to getting back to finish that.
I will give him a rematch. He deserves it. We deserve a clean finish. Unfortunately for him, I'm going to keep it. And that's how it ends.
But tonight, very much together. So,
yeah, brothers for now, rivals in the future.
Right on, man. Well, good luck to you, Trent.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing you out there tonight.
Thank you.
Coming up, we will have the final component of Team Ring Crew. Matthias will be on the pre-show in just a couple minutes. Matthias, yeah, but we have some guys that are making their CWA tonight. The world's freshest tag team, DJ Fresh, Alpha Zoe. Come on in, gentlemen. Welcome to CWA. How you doing?
Oh, we're doing fine, man.
Happy to be
I
here.
mean, you guys are getting recognized on the street. People asking for selfies. Everybody knows who you guys are, and now you're finally in CWA. But tonight you're not in CWA at the capacity that everybody knows you to. You're in singles competition.
Yes. Yeah.
So is it just a all bases covered type of a thing? There's nothing that you guys can't do. Singles gold, tag gold, the whole thing.
Yeah, we're gonna take it from top to bottom. Where they have us together, where they have us apart, we're gonna tear it up.
You guys are definitely, your presence definitely is a head start in the tag ranking. the signing. It's like you guys are tag team title contenders immediately. What do you think of the Game Changers? Are they a threat as far as championship, or do you guys think that the Freshest tag team comes in, leaves with the gold? It's another day at the office.
Who do you think so? Let them know.
I think that they might be a little bit of a problem, but at the same time, the world's freshest tag team can do anything, get anything done in the freshest way possible.
Yeah. Yes, they are. What does it say? Hashtag the people's tag team.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
But they're going up against the world's freshest tag team, which the people like. So.
Yeah, I do look forward to that. I do look forward to seeing you guys in singles actions tonight.
Oh, yes.
Your opponents tonight. Any last words that you want to send to either one of them?
I would like to say, Adam Mayhem, I'm ready for you, bruh. You may be from Puerto Rico, but the Roosevelt from Bay Area will be ready for you.
And Mr. DJ Fresh, to down your torch, I'm still going to put that flame out. And it's going to be just too fresh.
Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank
Look
you.
forward to watching it. And I do believe so. Both of the world's freshest tag team in action. Coming up next now, I believe we will have Matthias. Part of the Ring Crue's team tonight in our King of Halloween match. Welcome in Matthias.
How you doing, Jimmy?
How's it going, man?
Good.
So tonight has to be retribution, culmination of the entire thing. I mean, last 3 months ago, last show, we're talking right here on the pregame. You're lined up for your Central Valley title fight. Obviously interrupted, which leads us to tonight. You representing Ring Crew for a night only. Maybe at some point it's going to lead to a sponsorship for you as well.
Possibly. Tonight we have the common enemy.
The common enemy is exactly the right term. As Trent was on here earlier, and we talked that tonight you fight together. Down the road, though, I mean, everybody knows you're due that rematch.
Right. We have a lot of unfinished business, that's for sure. Thanks to the best looking everything's Hastings and Rogers. For those that were here last year, everyone thought I vanquished Hastings once and for all, but unfortunately he reared his ugly head once again. This time he's got to pay, just like he did last year. And tonight, as you said, Trent and I, we have a rivalry going, but we're going to put that aside for our common enemy, and we're going to conquer the BLEs, whatever they have in store for us. We're ready for it, and we're going to come out on top.
I mean, that's a good point that you said that. This goes back even farther for you, because you and Hastings had that last man standing match from a year ago.
Right.
And so he has been a thorn in your side.
Yeah, since my return. For those that may not know, I was involved in the business for quite a while, and I stepped away for a number of years. And upon my return, Hastings had it in his mind to ruin that return for whatever reason it may be. But I vanquished him, and as I said again, he reared his ugly head, and tonight he's going to pay the price again.
Right on. And so tonight, also as part, if you win King of Halloween,
yes,
you get a horror movie role, man.
Right. I think I'm kind of set up for it. So,
I think so too.
Yeah, I think it would be good. But tonight, this whole feud with the Ring Crew, the best looking everythings, a lot of people, that's all the talk of the town has been in CWA, and if you look all over social media with Davey Dangerously and Trip Rogers, they've been going back and forth, and Matthias has been a little bit kind of underlooked, so not complaining, but tonight I guarantee one way or another, the talk may be the BLEs and the Ring Crew, but by the end of the night, all anyone's going to be talking about is Matthias.
All right, we look forward to seeing what you have up your sleeve, bud.
And I'll see
Good
you
luck
on the
to you.
booth set, Jimmy.
All right, buddy. So what could that mean? Matthias, a very cryptic hit to something that he may have in store. We will see who else we can find here on the pregame show. We may have a couple more guests. If not, we'll be back to close it out as we go over the card. So that brings us to the end of the pre-show. Pretty much the last order of business is to welcome my co-commentating colleague Kane back to CWA with the King of Halloween trophy that the best looking everythings of the Ring Crew will end. But welcome back, Kane.
How's it going, Jimmy?
So tonight you have On top of our match, you have Johnny Butabi. Some are saying that he's overlooking Kenny K tonight. Kenny K, the last spine bender, can pull out a backbreaker out of nowhere. Johnny Butabi, I saw him earlier today. He looks great. He's in great shape as the champion. Possibility, do you think, as you prepare for tonight, he's overlooking Kenny K and we leave with a new champion tonight?
Well, with a name like the last spine bender, I would watch out for Kenny K's
backbreakers
ability to like pull him out of his pocket, right? A hat, wherever he's got him, you can pull him through, man. So Johnny Butabi is one of our favorites. I know yours. So we're definitely looking forward to that match.
Also tonight, tag titles on the line. Probably your favorite, truly terrific Tim Kelly and Tommy Cruz, new tag team champions. You weren't here to see them win it. You're here to see them defend it. This place was absolutely just shaking when they won those titles in July. Tonight they defend it against some very game challengers in the collectors looking to collect those tag team titles.
Yeah, you got some really terrible things that are going to happen tonight, Jimmy. And that match is going to have a bunch of them happening.
Harshaw Smith is, without question, a monster. Our first time we saw him in action, he sent Zero straight to hell off the stage.
Essentially, and then he also compacted him off of the stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then in July, they were, it's not airing, but they were off the air victorious over Core and Bohannon. So they are rolling into that tag team title match without question. Also tonight, we have the debut of the world freshest tag team in singles competition.
DJ Fresh and
Alpha Zoe are here at CWA.
We are excited to see you guys. They're from the Red Lion Group, right? From up north?
The Young Lion Club.
Young Lion Club, yeah, that's what it is.
They are, one of them is, yes, competing in that tournament. We then have, but they're going up against Savage and Daniel Torch, who has just been this guy who is, I feel like Torch is on the cusp of greatness, but he's just not quite there yet. And he seems, watching him warm up early today, he seems angry about it.
Yeah.
And, you know, everyone's talking about the world's freshest tag team coming on board to CWA. Just give them titles now. They're going to win, no matter what they do. But
Daniel Torch, he always pulls those things out of his pocket, man.
We will see if he has something up his sleeve here tonight.
He always does.
And then, of course, the King of Halloween, 6-man match. Horrific Network's King of Halloween. Best Looking Everythings versus the Ring Crew.
Yeah.
They, this feud, this rivalry ends
tonight. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Let's hope.
Let's just say
enemies that became enemies and friends.
Yeah, tonight, truly terrific Tim Kelly. I'm sorry. Tonight, Toxic Trent. So tonight, Toxic Trent and Matthias, they put their differences aside. It's a team with Davey Dangerously to hopefully shut the mouths of the Best Looking Everythings once and for all. I don't want to have to direct those two on the set of a film.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's hope.
But we will be getting started with the action here very shortly. So stay tuned for some great professional wrestling coming up next.